My mother always valued education. She didn't graduate high school herself, and she was not going to let me do the same. My mother knew I was a smart child. She enrolled me in High Horizons Magnet, thinking they would challenge me, which it did, but not in the academic way that she wanted. My mother enrolled me in karate to learn self-defense. Also, I am a black belt and an instructor at this point in my life. And she had me apply to Kobe. Thankfully, my cousin was already in the Shepherd's program, and my aunt told my mom about it. My mom arranged an interview and told me not to screw it up. I remember my first day of Kobe, meeting Father Hernan, a future mentor of mine, and learning about the school motto, work hard and be nice. Work hard was definitely needed because I was challenged academically. Eventually, I bumped up to honors class and AP classes. At the end of my freshman year, I met my Shepherd's mentor, Hope Carter, a wonderful woman with a generous soul. She also sponsored a few kids from Kobe to go to Lourdes, France. It was in this trip, Hope became more than a sponsor, but a mentor and a good friend that I can still call that to this day. Kobe classes challenged me academically. Karate taught me the importance of perseverance. And Father Hernan guided me in my spiritual growth. I graduated Kobe in 2009 and went to St. John's University. I knew I wanted to be in the medical field, but I was scared. Scared that I wouldn't make it, and petrified that I would hate it. At the time, my cousin had returned from the Navy, and him and I are very similar in personality. So I talked to him about it, got his feel for it, and then I eventually enrolled into the Army Reserves. I enlisted to become a surgical technician. I went off to Texas, where I graduated the tech school at top of my class. Then I returned home and went right back to St. John's for my bachelor's like I promised my mother. I found a home in the Army and gained a few extra mentors who eventually recommended me for another Army school, respiratory therapy. I work in this field now for Lincare, a respiratory home care organization. When asked how I managed to do all this, how I gained so many mentors in my life, I tell everyone my favorite motto, work hard and be nice. If it weren't for Kobe, I would have never learned the importance of such a simple phrase. And it wasn't for Shepherd's and Hope Carter, I would have never had the opportunity. Thank you, Hope. For you, it might only have started as an investment towards a child's education, but it has become so much more for me. For me, it was an opportunity to succeed in life in a way I was too scared to even dream possible. And as I want to make my mother proud of me, I pray that I can make you proud of me as well. Thank you for honoring me and allowing me to tell my story. And I hope you can understand the value that a Shepherd mentor has in someone's life like me.
My name is Devontae Chambers. I graduated from Notre Dame West Haven in 2011. I graduated from Eastern Connecticut State University with a bachelor's degree in sociology and a double minor in criminology and communications. I grew up in a single-parent home with my mom and 3 other siblings. I was born and raised in the heart of New Haven, where a lot of people like me really don't make it out. My mom worked 2 jobs at one point to support the family as best as she could. And with that in mind, I didn't really see her a lot. I attended Amistad Middle in New Haven over in James Street, where I started my journey and where I am today. Me and my mom ran across the Shepherd's program, and then we decided to apply. The Shepherd's program set me up with a mentor. His name is Ken Kirch. And the fun thing about that was when I was in middle school, his wife was actually my English teacher. Ken and his family welcomed me as one of their family members. As I was being mentored, he would always ask me what I wanted to do in college. I told him I wanted to be an accountant. Again, ironically, he was an accountant at Deloitte. The coaches were always supportive of me in all the sports I played in high school. Football, championship, lacrosse, track, 2 championships. The coaches had 3 children. One was trained to be a Navy SEAL, and the other 2 were in college, which was great because I went to go visit both of the kids that were in college and see their campus. And it was different from the University of New Haven, which my school was across from. And it also opened my eyes of looking for different options as the military route, or if I want to go to straight through college. Notre Dame helped me become more diverse. It was a predominantly white school, and I came from a predominantly Black and Latino schooling. And this helped me grow as a person. This program was a great opportunity that I reached out and grabbed and ran with it. Because being in the inner city, kids don't really have a lot of opportunities out there. As I said in the beginning, I am working now as a judicial marshal for the state court. And I see the people who didn't have the opportunities that I have. That's why I want to become a probation officer, so I can work with at-risk individuals and give them advice on how to find those opportunities. And for all the mentors out there, the best thing for a student that you're mentoring is showing them those opportunities that can challenge themselves and have them reach out for those opportunities. Once you get a kid stimulated about the possibility of ideas that he can do in life, they will take it and run with it. Thank you, Shepherds and Notre Dame, for helping me become who I am today.